Hello, and welcome back. I am Corey, and I'm an Arena Junkie. We drafted a warrior deck last time and went 2-0, which is a pretty good start, because I didn't feel too good about this deck. We have several Cruel Taskmasters, we've got some good Rampage mechanics, we have a couple of good cards that take advantage of them, like the Raging Worgen, there he is, who actually won us our last game. Let's see what we can do. Hello, Valera. You could be a little nicer. Jeez, all I said was hello. Ditching this, ditching this. Oh, I'd like to hold on to this Injured Blade Master. Actually, can't backstab that, which is nice. And this Hearthstone Commander. Let's keep both of those, because we do have a coin. I'd like to see what we can do. Some kind of fun turn 3 play. Oh, Mukla! Hi, Mukla! And not going second against a rogue is just brilliant, because it means that they cannot use the coin to combo something scary on turn 1. Alrighty, what you gonna throw at me? I have a fun turn 2 for you if you can't do anything. Gonna get out a weapon and then do nothing with it. Alright. Now, I could coin and Mukla, which would give him 2 bananas, but leave him with a 5/5 on the board he'd have to deal with now. If I throw out my Hearthstone Commander, I can do Mukla next turn, but then I run the risk that she just attacks it and backstabs it. Not in that order. Or I can throw out the Blade Master, but if I'm going to do that, I don't have Enrage for next turn, so I may as well throw out Mukla. I'm genuinely curious if she has anything that can deal with this. So we're going to do it. This could be stupid. Like, this could be really stupid, but I'm really curious to see what he does. If nothing else, because suddenly there's a monkey on the field. I don't know if he knows what to do. He could backstab, deadly, poison, and attack me. And then he's got 2 bananas left over. If I can hit him once or twice, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth giving him the buffs, I hope. Oh, he did not combo that. Interesting. He wants me to attack him. Ooh, that's tempting. I may want to do that. I could throw out my Hearthstone Commander and make it a higher priority target, though. Simply by virtue of it's scary, kill it. I could also throw out my Raid Leader, but that also might get killed with only having 2 health. I like the idea of the Hearthstone Commander, if only because, again, it's a high priority target and he'll leave Mukla alone. I'd rather... Well, then again, I don't want him having board control either. And if Mukla goes 2 for 1, that's not bad, and again, it leaves him having to make the choice, do I kill Mukla or do I kill this Hearthstone Commander? And the Hearthstone Commander will do more for me. I think he's baiting me here, but we're going to try to take him out and see what happens. I like that I forced him to use his bandit without comboing it, though. That was awesome. Normally that comes with a 2-1 buddy if you can throw another card out. It's also an infamous first turn rogue play if they go second, which is horrible, and I'm very, very glad he could not manage it. Do you have anything that can kill both of my creatures? You might. A Fan of Knives and then Punch Mukla could do it. Or a Backstab and a Fan of Knives. Oh, a Betrayal. Ugh. Good card. Bye, Hearthstone Commander. Still, that was not good value for that card. Now he gets the buddy. Damn. Okay. Now I have to make the choice of either trading him, which is a terrible trade. I could ring Cruel Taskmaster, kill his buddy, punch him in the face with Mukla, force him to attack it, and I could also put out my Novice Engineer, which at least lets me have something on the board. Let's put out the Novice Engineer. Let's see what I get out of that. Ooh, a Defender of Argus. That's not terrible. Let's also put out the Cruel Taskmaster and kill that Defias. And we'll punch him right in the face. Because he's going to have to do something. And he'll probably trade his Defias for my Mukla. We'll see. I don't know. It's interesting. What about next turn's play? Assuming that I still have two of my minions around, I can Defender of Argus. He's got to kill Mukla this turn. He can't afford to keep it alive.
So many.
I could also throw out my injured Blade Master, although without charge, he's now a little... He's not nearly as good as he used to be. Banana! He's used both bananas now. Oh! Very clever. That's odd that he would take Perdition's Blade. That's not a popular choice. And he's going to use it to kill my Engineer and get back some board control. Very well. That was nicely done. I can't use Cleave, actually, because he doesn't have another minion on the field. This actually makes me a little bit of a sitting duck. Additionally, I really don't want to throw out my Blade Master, because now he's a 4/3. It doesn't trade favorably with the Defias, which is a much cheaper card. I want to hold the Big Game Hunter in reserve, A, because he trades poorly, and B, because I really want that as a trump in case he plays something fucking scary. But at the same time, I don't want to play my Defender of Argus because he has nothing to give taunt to. Can I afford to just sit back this turn, armor up, and wait? I don't think I can. I think I have to play something. And if nothing else, I can throw out the Raid Leader. Now, anything with 3 health, he has to trade. Anything with 2 health or less, and he'll just punch in the face. I want to hold on to my Defender of Argus. As much as I want to use my Rage combo, I think we have to sack the Injured Blade Master. I'm sorry. That may be a stupid play. I may have wanted to save him until I at least had a Rampage in my hand, but I can't guarantee I'm going to have a Rampage. He's already going to go 2 for 1 for the Defias, so this is a fantastic trade for him. Ugh, Yetis. Yetis are great and terrible all at the same time. I really can't do anything with the Yeti other than I can force him to have to punch this in the face. So I think... Oh, no, I can't because that's 7. Darn it, I used the coin. No really good options here. He'll just kill this with his weapon, so that's not a good option. The Cult Master, I'm giving up card draw for it, which isn't a good trade. Oh, let's see. Do rogues tend to have... If he has Van Cleef, I need this in the pocket. So I just got to get rid of this. And then I'll armor up a little bit more. And he'll probably kill it with his weapon and then punch me in the face with his Yeti. That's what I would do. He's got to keep it off the board. If he lets me get any minions, I'm going to start ramping up, and he wants to make sure I have no momentum. Which is absolutely the right play. He has a Raging Worgen. Okay. Oh, and he's going to be really mean about it, too. Oh, gosh, that's why I love Defender of Argus. He's such a good card. Not a good card for me right now, but a good card. I think we Reaper. I think that's what we do here. And then I think we Cleave. And the next turn I think we Whirlwind. I think that's the order of operations here. So, get this. Does that do us any good? Next turn we'll have 8 mana. That's 3 of it. I'd really prefer to use that 8 mana to put out some minions. So I think, yeah, as much as I don't want to take the extra damage. Did she heal or anything? No, she wouldn't be able to do anything about it. So I think, we Reaper that. We don't let that gain any headwind. And then we Cleave. And then next turn, we will Whirlwind, I think, before we put out any minions. That's unfortunate. I didn't really want to give him card draw out of this, but he's not getting a choice. You're probably just going to punch me in the face with it. Really? I don't understand that decision. With 2 mana left over, I would have really thought you would have. Well, oh well. Alright. Well, now that he has this, I really don't want to give him the satisfaction. Unfortunately, I don't think I have much of a choice here.
What now?
What can I do? I have 7 mana from doing Raid Leader, Defender of Argus. That doesn't do me much good because it'll fall unless he sacks that into it, it will fall. But I think that's the most efficient use of my mana right now. Unless, well, no, even that, I would have to do it that way. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm going to take 5 more damage. But this is why we have axes. Do this. That gives him a card. He's going to get mega value out of this thing. That burns my hide. Whirlwind. He's going to get another card. I don't like the fact that I'm doing this. But we're going to do that. This buffs each other. And at least it gives me something to delay him from just outright attacking me. I really hate the fact that I had to leave that thing alive. Oh, you bastard. Good old deadly poison. Oh! You jerk!
This is our time.
Not good.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
This is very bad. I have a feeling this is game. Yep, nothing I can do about it. Good game.
Well played. I choose.
That sucks. We didn't get most of our cards we needed for that. Mr. Ren.
The light shall bring victory.
Victory or death!
Alright. Well, unless he's going to send out lots of little things, Whirlwind doesn't help me. Boulder Fist Ogre's way too late, and this is for when he gets big scary things, and that's not going to be turn 3. None of those cards help me. Let's try something else. Those cards could help me. Well, could, until he just Shadow Word Deaths my Gurubashi Berserker. Okay. Well, I mean, Reaper's good. It's not good now. How many games did I haven't... Well, I don't think I've drawn Gorha once and I've never gotten to use it.
It's time for a little blood.
God, I hate that thing. It's unfortunately a good turn 1 play. Very, very strong. I have to be careful not to set off its enrage. What to do? That enrages, and then he can heal and get a card. Or he can kill it without having to trade anything, and then heal and get a card. This will at least trade with the things he has out. Even if he kills it. He's probably just going to Shadow Word Pain this. Well, he's not yet, which tells me maybe he isn't, or maybe he doesn't have the card in his hand, which would be nice. It feels like every time I play a priest, they have Shadow Word Pain, Shadow Word Death, Holy Nova, Mind Control, every other card in their hand. So I wonder I'm so bad at priest when they have so many options. Oh, you're gonna f you. Exactly. They always have it in their hand. Why did you even hesitate? That was obviously the right choice. Damn it. Fine. Now you hopefully don't have it for Tazdingo. So hopefully I baited it with my Worgen, although I would have preferred him killing Tazdingo. And then next turn, I think it's going to be the Reaper turn. The nice thing about Injured Blade Master is with 4 attack, it's immune to all of his shenanigans.
Tazdingo!
Well, I guess you can do that. That works. Of course, there's one big problem with that. And I believe its name is Arcanite Reaper. And I think that's the right choice here. Is Reaper, kill Tazdingo, use Tazdingo, kill the Cleric. And then leave his Berserker alive? I don't like the idea of leaving his Berserker alive, but what's more annoying, the Berserker or the Cleric? The Cleric I can silence and it's worthless. The Berserker, same thing. I think we kill the Cleric and leave him with 4 HP. And I think we do that right now. Because that Cleric is annoying. Like, the last thing I want to do is give him any cards. If he has no cards, I can potentially win. Potentially. Oh, come on. What are you gonna do? 5 mana, you could High Priest, you could buff that thing to High Hell. Okay. Aw, damn it. Well, you had to use 2 cards to do it. So I don't feel that bad about it. Okay. Play this smart. Whirlwind. Cruel Taskmaster, kill that. Injured Blade Master.
What now? Back to work.
And hold on to the axe. Holy Nova would kill the Taskmaster, but not the Bladesmith. Okay. You could get some minorly annoying things out of that. Man, if you Gorehowl, I'm gonna be pissed. That would just be... That would honestly be my day, is if he gets Gorehowl from Thoughtsteal. And that's all you're gonna play. Okay. I'm very tempted to leave my Berserker alone, just so that he's immune to Shadow Word Death shenanigans. I feel, though, like the smart... Warson Commander doesn't help me here, unfortunately, because I don't have any charged minions, and I can drop it and the Gurobashi Berserker next turn. But I need to use my mana somehow. My Ravenhold Assassin might not be a bad option here. Do you have anything that can do AoE? Let's do it here.
Got a problem.
Your turn to bleed.
And then let's go ahead and do that. And again, let's sit on an axe just in case he has something big and nasty that I need to get rid of. Or even something small at this point. I would honestly waste it just to keep his board empty. Turn 7. I don't think there's anything horrible you can do. Holy Smite, Holy Nova? Okay. I mean, I'm glad I put down my assassin.
Back to work.
Ah! That's funny. Okay. That's really, really quite amusing. Which now makes it, of course, a little bit more annoying to deal with. He got one of my 3 Cruel Taskmasters. Well done. I think what we do here is we go ahead and we use our Ravenholt to take that thing out. The Ravenholt stays alive, but it does set it up for a Holy Nova. But then we use the Warsong Commander and the Gurobashi to get an angry minion and take out his Taskmaster and still leave us with a weapon. And we've got our Arathai next turn. So let's do this. Do this. And do this. Punch that. That makes that thing rage. Punch him. Punch him. Gives me several good options next turn for a Rampage. Oh, Holy Explosion would, or Holy Nova would do 2 minions, heal him. Wouldn't be great value, but it would be enough to tempt him to do it. There are 2 minions on the board that he could nuke with Shadow Word Pain, or Shadow Word Death, rather.
I wonder.
If I were him, I'd probably go for the Gurubashi because it has more likelihood to be more dangerous later. But right now, I think I have Lethal. Yeah, see, it's Shadow Word Death. He's just, which one's the worst target? The thing that can do 7 damage to me, or the thing that does 5 now and does a little bit more? It's got to be Shadow Word Death, and he's just wondering, which scary thing do I kill? And he's going to kill the Ravenhole. 7 damage now versus who knows how much damage later. Mukla! He got King Mukla from me. That's really funny. Alright. Now, how do we do this? We've got 5 on the board. 5, 7... Wait. 5, 7, 9... 13, 18... Oh. That was bad math. He shouldn't have played Mukla. He's dead. Just to be silly. There we go. Squish goes 1 priest. Huzzah! Mrs. Rogue again.
You're back.
Victory or death!
Yay for going second against a rogue. Alright. Cruel Taskmaster, get out of here. Cleave, I like. Rampage has some nice synergy, but not early on. And I do have a few of them in my deck. Okay. Well, the Taskmasters aren't great for a turn 1 play, unfortunately, with the coin. I think I'd rather hold the coin for now. In fact, I think I'd rather hold the coin until I can get my Harvest Golem out. So, what's your turn 2? Probably not a Defias, because that would be a terrible decision. Oh, you're just gonna punch me in the face. Okay. What she can do... I could play the Harvest Golem. She might backstab it and punch it, but then I at least have my Golem out next turn. What's my follow-up to that? I don't have a good mana-efficient turn 3 outside of the Golem. I could just armor up here, but I feel like that I am wasting board presence if I do that. What's my other options? Turn 4, I could put out a Kodo instead of playing, say, a Cruel Taskmaster. Turn 5, I could put out... I think this is probably the best time to use it. I find that when I don't use the coin in the first, say, 4 turns of a game, I tend to sit on it and not use it well. And I don't know if that's a common problem a lot of people have. So I feel like I have to use it early, either that turn... that one of those earlier turns, or else I'm just not going to get the use out of it. This actually plays out very well. We can Cruel Taskmaster to the Harvest Golem. Harvest Golem will kill the Demolisher. That leaves the Harvest Golem with 1 HP. He'll probably kill it because it's 4-1 at that point, and it's not... You have to kill it. But then that will give us our little buddy. So we'll do this. Great. Gets rid of a very dangerous Demolisher. And leaves him with a 4-1 that he's going to have to deal with, and that'll give us a 2-1 next turn. Leper Gnome's good.
Shields up.
Ah. Very good. This is fun. Now he thinks he's going to force me into a situation where I have to kill the Leper Gnome with one of my 2 creatures and I have to trade for it. But I don't, because of, well, I could cleave. I don't feel that's the best way of doing it. It leaves the blade thing alive with it. Leaves the Sun Fury Protector. I always screw her up with the other one. It leaves her with 1 HP, and there's really nothing I can do that would deal 1 hit point. Ah, there is. There's a Cruel Taskmaster I can use. So, we're going to cleave. I take 2 damage because what the fuck, gnome. And then we're going to battle cry, and we're going to kill her Sun Fury Protector. And she's going to take 6 damage to the face this turn. Now, it didn't matter which order I played these in. Betrayal will screw me up big time anyway. As if! God damn it! Thanks a lot! But then we get our buddy. So we'll get a 2-1 out of it. Because volume, golem, and then he'll punch it in the face to remove it off the board. So that way it's less hassle for him. He won't have to mess with it anymore. As much as I want to play the Kodo, I prefer his value when he can actually take out something that has 2 or less attack. That probably shouldn't stop us from playing it this turn, but I think we can actually play out our engineer and get a little bit of card draw and try to recover a little. Another Taskmaster. I could just to piss him off, but I'd rather hold him in reserve to trigger one of our enraged creatures. So I am going to armor up and just hit him. And we're going to see what he chooses to do at this point.
The gates are open.
Ooh, that is a good choice. It's true. I don't have anything that can actually kill that right now. Our ogre could. Although it's past turn 5, he may just assassinate the ogre, and where's that leave me? I could Cruel Taskmaster, Tazdingo, trade 2 for 1.
I wonder.
I could do that. I could trade 2 for 1, and so be it. I'd rather not leave everything with 1 HP with Whirlwind. And I can hold Whirlwind in reserve for some of my bigger creatures. I think we do that. I think we Cruel Taskmaster him. And then I think we trade... Now, I could still Whirlwind here, but then I can't play Tazdingo. So I think we trade 2 for 1. Highly unfortunate. But then I think we get our own taunt out. And that takes a 6/5 scary thing off the board. But we didn't trade very efficiently, which is very unfortunate. I would have much preferred to have traded efficiently there. Yeah, you're not gonna fight Tazdingo. I didn't expect you to. This is a good time though for value Kodo. Which side do we want to play this on? Right here. Come on. Come on. Yes! Fantastic. As much as I want to Whirlwind here, I don't think it's the right choice. Leaving that thing alive could be my ruin, though. We'll see what he does next turn.
No problem.
We can always Whirlwind next turn if the thing gets out of hand. He shouldn't be able to buff up that little dragon with anything to increase its health. So we can always Whirlwind the little dragonling away if we need to. But as it stands, he'll have to sack it into my taunt. Or he'll just assassinate. That works too. Well, I guess that's a good way of doing it. Well, damn it. You're an ass. Ah, well. Rogues, everybody. Hey, our other cleave came up. How convenient. I think we cleave Ogre. I think that's the play here. Cleave, get rid of his little minions. And I'm thinking, do we want to do Ogre or do we want to do Dragonling? Ogre is just terrifying. You have to deal with it. He could be sitting on another Assassinate. Having 2 in his hand, though, I'd be very surprised. Alternatively, if I do that and he has something like Betrayal again, my Kodo's dead, which wouldn't be fun. But I think we risk it. We throw out the... I think we throw it out. Let's see what he has to do with it. This is the part where I get really sad because he just assassinates my Ogre. Damn it! I should be an announcer because everything I say comes true.
On your tab.
Ah, damn it all to hell. Well. That's highly unfortunate, but it was bound to happen. Now, what do we do here? We could raid leader, dragonling mechanic. Our poor Kodo's dead no matter what. I don't want to leave a 4-cost creature on the board with him alive right now. So I think we raid leader, dragonling mechanic, and we sack into this. Otherwise I take him down to 8 health and he has a way to recover.
Job's done.
Because right now he's limited on cards. We're traded on cards. I've got a board advantage and I've got a health advantage. So he's got to play catch up here. He's burned 2 assassinates already. He himself has an ogre. A very dangerous ogre. And I have a Gorehowl. Taking 8 damage now is better than taking 8 damage later. So yep, this is a thing. Oh. God, I can't even believe I just did that. Because, ow. But I think at this point, we punch him in the face. Because now, unless he throws a taunt wall, I can just Gorehowl him next turn. He may have taunt wall.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
Okay.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
And he does not have a taunt wall, which means he is dead. Good game. Well, fantastic. This deck's going a lot better than I thought we would. 4-1. I can't argue with that. So we are going to end for now, and I'll see you guys the next time we pick up Hearthstone. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.